Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Hope you had a good Thursday and hope you're enjoying your evening. I can't lie, it's going to be a really quick one, lads. I basically just finished filming this video and my phone switched off, so a little bit annoying. So ignore me, but yeah, it won't be that long one, I promise. We're talking about the breaking news that came out about an hour and a half ago around Harry Kane's contract situation. And what that might lead to and what I would hope would lead to hypothetically if he was to be sold or to leave. So let's give you the background first. So Harry Kane, it came out from Ben Jacobs, who said he will not sign a contract and he does want to go to Bayern. There's a key part of that clickbait, which actually is he won't sign a contract this summer. So in essence means he's on a 1-year deal where if things go poorly, he goes for free. If things go well, he would sign a new contract. That's the way it is. So do you back yourself to do well? Do you back yourself to have success? Or do you not and think, let's just cash in now and not have to deal with this, okay? Because if you back yourself, he's happy to stay. He's not trying to force a move. If you don't, let him go, right? For me, I still think we're going to take the risk and gamble because if it goes well, it's going to really pay off. But let's play the hypothetical game. If we're to sell him, what do we do with that money? It's 100 million we're going to be talking about. It's not 80 million euros that Bayern Munich think they might be able to pay. It's 100 million pounds, okay? So what do we do from there? So for me, I think you would do two things. One, I think you make Richie the number 9. Plays it for Brazil, plays it really well for Brazil, so he definitely can do it. And in this system, I even saw it against West Ham. He looks a threat in this system. But I would also still buy another attacking option, be it a winger or something like that. I think you've got Solomon, you've got Sonny, you've got Richie, you've got Kulusevski, you've got Brian Hill if you want to keep hold of him for a little while. You've even got an attacking style of play that even Maddison could probably play a bit of wing if you needed him to. Maybe you play Lo Celso and a Ndombele, whatever it might be, right? I think you give it to Richie. You get that attacking option to go alongside him. I would have loved Moussa Diaby, but he looks like he's going off to Villa, who, by the way, are doing great business. But I would then look at it and go, okay, well, we're not going to get Moussa Diaby. We're going to get a winger that we want, who's going to really help us, who is going to make Kulusevski play better, Son play better, Solomon play better, Richie play better. And then I think in January, we go for a certain player, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. But talking about the striker options, I talked about Vlahovic about a week ago. I still think he's either going to stay at Juventus or he's going to go to PSG. They've offered, I think it's 11 million euros net to him. It's a lot of money. I can see him going there personally. I also don't see anyone from La Liga coming in. So I look at it as a Fabio Paratici special where he looks at the Serie A and goes, that. Now I think the options will be Vlahovic. It'll be Tammy Abraham, homegrown, knows the Premier League, has done it before. And there was another one that came out, say, Italian sources said that Spurs are interested in Udinese forward, Beto, who I'm not going to sit here and say I know a ton about Beto. I don't. But he's been linked to Napoli, who've made 2 different bids, who have been rejected for the 2 different bids. They give me such Spurs vibes, Napoli. They really do. Overprice all players. Won't sell for anything less than quadruple the market value. Want to buy stupidly cheap players and then act surprised when they can't. You can see the comparisons, right? So I see it being one of those options there. In Ligue 1, you do have Jonathan David at Lille. So I do see potentially Jonathan David being that option. I know obviously at Frankfurt we're linked with Kolo Muani, but he's going to cost about 100 million alone. So I don't see it being him being the guy. What I actually see is a Premier League striker. And I don't believe it's going to be Mitrovic. I do believe he finally will force that move to Saudi. He's gone about that in a really bad way, by the way. Telling his family, I'm not playing for Fulham. I refuse to play Fulham. I only want to go to Saudi. It's killing football a little bit, I can't lie. And look, like all power to them, but to bully a club into selling you, and just for the money, I don't like that personally. But hey, whatever, I don't care. It's not Callum Wilson, obviously. It's not going to be anyone like that. He can't play for a little while, and it's not because of injury. I think we go just over across London to West London. We knock on a certain door and we say, I know he's banned, but Ivan Toney, what's going on there? We've been linked to him before. Okay, someone that we do like. He reminds me so much of Kane of the way he plays. Homegrown, Prem proven, had an amazing season last year. Unbelievable penalty taker, great hold-up play, super physical and athletic. He would suit this team so well. He really would. He would be the guy I would personally go for, because you'd give it to Richie, say, look, we get to January, we get in Ivan Toney, you can play in about 2 months' time after that. He then comes in. There you go. We've got a brilliant attack force. Really do. Younger, obviously, than Kane as well, which also helps. But for me, that's the guy. That's the way I'd go. An attacking winger, who that might be, I'm not too sure if I'm honest. And I would also then go and get Ivan Toney. Will it happen? No. I would love Ivan Toney still. It's something that we'll maybe visit next summer. But I do think we keep Kane still. I think we take the risk. We go with it. If it pays off, he signs a new contract, he stays, he breaks the all-time Premier League record. If he doesn't, he goes on free. Probably to Liverpool, maybe to Man United, depends on how Højlund does. Not Haaland, Højlund. Maybe even Newcastle come in and give him loads of money and say, look, we're going to buy loads of players, blah, 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 blah. Maybe. I wouldn't be very impressed with him if he did that, if I'm honest. I could understand maybe Man United or a Liverpool, but Newcastle wouldn't be able to understand. Abroad, would Real Madrid go for him? Probably not. They have to deal with the Mbappe situation next year. PSG would obviously go for him. Bayern would obviously go for him. Juventus would somehow find a way to go for him, even though they have no money, but he wouldn't go to Juventus over the other clubs that I've mentioned. But yeah, I think looking at it, we've got a few striker options. I do believe this is all hypothetical, because I don't see him going. But obviously we have to plan for the future if he does leave. And for me, I look at Ivan Toney being a ready-made replacement. Will it happen? I'm going to say it's unlikely. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. Drop a like on the video if you did enjoy this sort of different vibe, this hypothetical look. Drop me in the comment section who you would want to replace Kane. So don't think about if he's going to stay or not. Just tell me who you'd want to replace Kane. Maybe it's this summer. Maybe it's next summer. Hell, maybe it's in January. I don't know. Let me know, because I'm always interested to see maybe I've missed someone off that list that maybe you know that I maybe don't. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, lads.